Here is an emu liver wafer. So some emu liver parfait has been sandwiched in between a wafer that's made with activated charcoal, and we pipe on top some puree plum jam. Working across to the left, the first of two native fruits. This is a rainforest cherry, otherwise known as a lily pillar. We garnish it with some burnt macadamias that are from duck creek in the south. Next to it is a sprig of saltbush. Saltbush grows abundant all over Australia in desert and coastal regions. It's been lightly fried. Work across to the white ceramic. Inside this small spoon is a dollop of sugar bag honey. Very rare honey, super low yield in production, around a kilo per year, uniquely fermented and tasted. Second native fruit is a quandong, otherwise known as native bush peach, as it's a stone fruit. We fill it with a vermouth jelly. And lastly, a wattle seed cake. It's made with chickpea flour. We fill it up with hummus, some desert lime chutney, and some whole wheat. No need to eat any order that I've described everything. Choose your own adventure. Sit with a finger lime honey and some pear and gelatin wax from those small little leaves that sit on top there. 4 condiments to go with it. Here is an puree plum barbecue sauce, finger lime salt, mushroom XO, and crocodile fat mayonnaise. The green oil in the centre is some pear and gelatin wax oil. So instructions: take the knife, break apart the ribs, sample some of the meat by itself, and then mix and match a few of those condiments there. Get familiar with all those flavours. You'll very likely have leftovers. That's why some of our house-made white bread to mop everything up, or maybe make yourself a small crocodile rib sandwich.
Here's some mud crab, sourced from Darwin in the Northern Territory. We steam it and hand pick it, and it's sitting on top of it. Bunya puree. Bunya is a type of pine cone, one of the largest in the world. With it, some sea lettuce pikelets, some champagne finger lime. Mix around the crab and the puree, gulp it onto the pikelet, and then garnish it with the finger lime. So welcome to our backyard. Currently being transformed into the Attica pub.
Sorry, pub.
The pub.
It's a pub.
Great old Aussie pub.
These ones from Molly Rose, so a microbrewery in Collingwood. Some friends of ours, Molly Rose, so they're just based up in Collingwood. Small brewery. This is a hazy IPA brewed with lots of lemons inside. Super refreshing, lemon curdy, biscuity flavours, I would say. Pies, beers, footy, a whole lot. Inside these ones, some kangaroo tail from the Flinders Ranges in South Australia. The pastry made of saltbush, so a coastal green, and some Vegemite, the same Vegemite you had on the way through. Some grated cheddar on top. And then inside, some bush tomato sauce infused with some pepperberry. Some napkins here as well. I encourage using your hands for this one.
Okay.
So if it does get messy, go for it.
Well, we do have our 3K tash, referring to the 3,000 tiny little cubes making up the service, which I wouldn't recommend counting. Some people do, of course. On the base, there's smoked golden beetroot. It's also salt-baked before being topped with a sheep's yogurt and roasted pepitas. Centre at the top, you got Brussels sprouts, briefly blanched before being put through a hot sauce and shredded. In the white, there's kohlrabi, then purple carrot, kabocha squash lightly pickled, and watermelon radish. Very fine slivers of mountain pepper leaf, just fresh from the Yarra Valley. The Ben's beef origin of one of our indigenous elders. Thrown of pepperberry from Tasmania finished it off in our street art blind. We do have the West Australian marron, indigenous freshwater crayfish. So the southern end of Western Australia. The tail has been steamed with pepper leaf and anise myrtle. Those leaves appearing in the dish, but more for display than for the eating. The idea being to take a slice of the marron and then dip it in the tamari, which we've been fermenting in the kitchen for over 4 years. Created with the wattle seeds, then onwards into the marron flocks, the dehydrated marron itself.
We have a blood pudding in the middle on the bottom and cooking the warrigal green with the sunlight lime dressing. Finished with the house smoked emu pastrami and emu sauce on top.
This one here is called Eat the Problem Lasagna. It's been made with wild boar, venison and buffalo. All 3 animals are pests here in Australia. We are completely overrun by them. The pasta dough has been made with some green tree ants from far north Queensland and Mitchell grass flour, which is a native flour. You have a petite butter lettuce with a pear vinaigrette to accompany.
Slice. In the middle, a sunrise lime sorbet swirled with a homemade coconut gelato, anise myrtle meringue, and opposing we have a passion fruit granito. Gently torch the anise myrtle meringue.
This is their candied rosella flour. It's been filled with dark chocolate mousse and topped with black tyrant ants from New South Wales. It's seeded as well in a raspberry and lemon aspen sorbet. What I'm doing right now is coating with a sabayon, made mainly of juices of the rosella, a little bit of beetroot, ginger in it too, and lemon myrtle dust.
Now you have milk chocolate lips, strawberry gum fondant, a dark chocolate skull with salted caramel, white chocolate with gin, gelatin wax and lime, the lemon myrtle cream tart with native fruit, munchies, quandongs and sunrise lime, cheesecake and oreo jelly swirl coated in coconut, and this here is a meringue filled with goat's cheese, honey and white pepper.